CEOs don't chase new clients every month. They create systems that turn one client into 3 more. And it starts at the moment most people stop paying attention. The offboarding stage. Because how you close a client's experience determines whether it ends or evolves. Welcome to From Corporate to CEO, hosted by the Power Move Collective. I'm your host, Nandy B, and this is your daily podcast that proves that you don't have to resign in order to rise. Here, ambitious women like yourself learn how to leverage your paycheck, your skills, and your corporate career to launch and grow your own business. And in just 10 minutes every day, I'll share power moves that will turn your 9 to 5 into your greatest investor. Make sure, however, that you hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode. With that said, let's get on with today's episode. Welcome back to another week, everyone. We are tracking along on this journey. This whole week, we are talking about your operations and your systems. And you are building momentum. We've covered a lot this week, okay? You've mapped out your client journey. You've created your onboarding system. You've streamlined your delivery. And today, we are talking about the final phase of that client journey. The one that most entrepreneurs skip entirely. That is the offboarding process. Now, I really want you to think about this. In your business, your offboarding process is how you leave clients feeling seen, appreciated, and ready for more. I promise you, I am not exaggerating when I say this to you. A strong offboarding system is your secret weapon for referrals, for renewals, and for retention. Today, I am going to walk you through my 3 R's of the offboarding process that converts. The first one is reflection. This is where you capture their wins and yours. The second one is recognition. This is where you celebrate and appreciate. Third one is re-engagement. You are inviting them to the next step. This is a simple but powerful framework that will keep your client relationship alive long after your delivery ends. These are the systems. Now let's break each one of these R's one at a time. Let's talk about the first R of the offboarding process. Reflection. Before you wrap up a project or a program, you need to take time to reflect with your client. Ask them really critical questions that will get them to think about what they just went through. What was their biggest win from this experience? What part of the process helped them the most? And also, be open to asking these types of tough questions. What could be improved for next time? This does 2 things for you. The first one is that it shows that you care about their growth beyond this transaction. The second thing it gives you is gold. This is language you can use in testimonials or marketing. Also, don't forget to reflect for yourself. What worked? What didn't? What would you tweak next time? This reflection is what turns your service into a system. The second R of the offboarding process is recognition. Endings can be emotional. Clients want to feel like the journey mattered. So celebrate them. Acknowledge their growth. Send them a simple note that says something like, I'm proud of how far you've come. If you really want to go above and beyond, create a small offboarding gift. It could be a personalized thank you video, a Google certificate, or even a note that summarizes their progress. Some people even make collateral gifts, right? Be it a notebook, a pen, something with your business where there's a thank you message and a little gift. These small gestures really do create a lasting impression. People remember how you made them feel more than what you delivered. Now let's talk about the final R of the offboarding process. That is re-engagement. Never end a client journey without showing them where they can go next. Do you have a maintenance offer? Or do you have a next level program? Or maybe all you're asking them is for them to refer somebody to you and earn some sort of bonus, point, gift, or service. Whatever that thing is, you have got to invite them back into your ecosystem. Do not let them go without that invitation. This isn't about you selling something. It's about stewardship. You have built the trust. You have delivered value. You've earned the right to continue the relationship. And when you do that with integrity, your clients don't just live satisfied, they become advocates for you. That is really how you build a business that grows through relationship and not constant hustling or new leads. So let's pull all of this together. When you are designing your offboarding intentionally, you're not closing a project. You're completing a cycle. And that cycle feeds into the next one. Reflection gives you clarity. Recognition gives your client pride. And re-engagement gives your business sustainability. That is what CEOs do to build systems that multiply impact. Now, let's end with the power move of the day. Write your onboarding flow. Reflection. What questions will you ask to gather wins and feedback? Recognition. How will you celebrate your client's transformation? Re-engagements. What next steps can you offer, or what invite will you be making them? Create just a simple checklist or a short email sequence to make this repeatable. Because every time you end strong, you are building a strong bridge to your next opportunity. Thank you so much for joining me today on From Corporate to CEO. If you loved what you heard today, please subscribe to the show and visit us at powermovecollective.com. And if you are ready to start taking action, here are two great options. You can download our free Safe Start Blueprint. It's on our website and the link is also in the description below. However, if you, my darling, are ready to take action and say goodbye to corporate America for good, join us in the Business Plan Mastermind that is kicking off on January 12th, 2026.